Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Daily English. I'm Emily, your English friend and teacher for today.
And I'm Jack. Hi, everyone. Whether you're walking, studying, cooking, or relaxing at home, we're so happy you're here with
In
us.
today's episode, we'll talk about a fun topic, your weekend. We'll learn how to ask and answer questions like, what did you do last weekend? And did you have a good time?
That's right. We'll also practice simple words and expressions you can use to talk about activities, feelings, and plans, all in easy, natural English.
So get ready to listen, repeat, and speak with us. Remember, the best way to improve your English is to practice every day.
Exactly. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you can practice English with us every day.
All right, let's get started. Today's topic is Tell Me About Your Weekend. Let's start with a short conversation. Listen carefully.
Hi, Emily. How was your weekend? It was great, Jack. I went to the park and had a picnic with my friends. What about you? Oh, I stayed at home. I watched a movie and cooked
Nice
dinner.
and simple, right? Let's listen again.
Hi, Emily. How was your weekend? It was great, Jack. I went to the park and had a picnic with my friends. What about you? Oh, I stayed at home. I watched a movie and cooked dinner.
Great. Now, let's discuss what we heard. So Jack said, Hi, Emily. How was your weekend? That's a very common question in English. Let's repeat it together. Ready? How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
Good job. This question means, tell me what you did on Saturday and Sunday. You can also say, did you have a nice weekend? What did you do last weekend?
Let's practice the answers. If you had a fun weekend, you can say, it was great. It was fun. I had a relaxing weekend.
If your weekend was not so good, you can say, it was okay. It was boring. I was tired.
Let's practice some examples.
Jack, how was your weekend?
It was great. I went to the mountains with my family. How about you, Emily?
It was relaxing. I stayed home and read a book.
Perfect. Simple, clear, and natural English.
Let's learn some common weekend activities. Listen and repeat after me. Go shopping. Watch a movie. Meet friends. Cook dinner. Visit family. Go hiking. Play sports. Sleep late. Read a book. Clean the house.
Go shopping. Watch a movie. Meet friends. Cook dinner. Visit family. Go hiking. Play sports. Sleep late. Read a book. Clean the house.
Nice. These are all easy and useful expressions for daily English.
Let's use them in short sentences. Ready?
I went shopping on Saturday. I watched a movie at home. I met my friends for lunch. I cooked dinner for my family. I visited my grandparents. I went hiking in the mountains. I played football with my friends. I slept late on Sunday. I read a book in the evening. I cleaned my room.
Excellent. You can use the same pattern with I and a past tense verb.
Now, let's look at the grammar, the simple past tense. When we talk about the weekend, we talk about things we already did. So we use verbs in the past form.
For example, go went, have had, see, saw, do, did, eat, ate, sleep, slept, watch, watched, clean, cleaned.
Let's practice together.
I went to the park. I had a picnic. I saw my friends. I did my homework. I ate pizza. I slept late. I watched a movie. I cleaned my room.
Good job. Notice that some verbs are regular, like watched, cleaned, and some are irregular, like went, ate.
Yes, that's important. For example, I go to the park last Sunday, incorrect. I went to the park last Sunday, correct?
Let's practice more examples. Jack, ask me what I did last weekend.
What did you do last weekend,
I
Emily?
visited my parents and cooked dinner with my mom.
Nice. And what did you do on
I
Sunday?
cleaned my house and watched a movie.
Great. Simple, natural, and easy to understand.
Let's listen to a short story about two friends talking about their weekends.
Hi, Jack. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, I did. I went hiking with my brother. The weather was sunny and warm. We took a lot of photos. That sounds amazing. I stayed at home and baked cookies. They were delicious.
Now, listen again slowly.
Hi, Jack. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, I did. I went hiking with my brother. The weather was sunny and warm. We took a lot of photos. That sounds amazing. I stayed at home and baked cookies. They were delicious.
Now, let's discuss what we heard. In this story, we heard some new words: hiking, walking in nature, or the mountains. Weather, how the sky feels: sunny, rainy, cloudy. Baked, cooked in an oven. Delicious, very tasty.
Let's repeat them together. Hiking weather, baked delicious.
Good, Jack said. I went hiking. That means he walked in nature or climbed a small mountain.
Yes, and Emily said, I baked cookies. That means she made cookies in the
You
oven.
can use bake for cakes, cookies, or bread.
Let's make more examples. I baked a chocolate cake. I baked bread for breakfast. I baked cookies with my mom.
Perfect. And don't forget, they were delicious. Let's talk about how to respond when someone tells you about their weekend. You can say,
That sounds fun. That's nice. Wow, that's great. Oh, really? That's interesting.
let's practice.
I went swimming on
That
Saturday.
sounds fun.
I cleaned my room all day.
Oh, really? That's boring.
I watched a funny movie last night.
That's great. I love movies.
Good job. These small reactions make your English conversation sound natural.
Now, let's practice pronunciation. Listen and repeat after me. Did you have a good weekend?
Did you have a good weekend?
How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
I went hiking.
I went hiking.
I watched a movie.
I watched a movie.
I stayed at home.
I stayed at home.
Perfect. When you speak slowly and clearly, people can understand you better. Let's make a small dialogue together.
Okay, I'll start. Hi, Emily. How was your weekend?
It was nice. I visited my grandparents and had lunch with them. What about you?
I went to the beach with my friends. We played volleyball and swam in the sea.
That sounds amazing. Was it sunny?
Yes, the weather was perfect, warm, and sunny. We stayed there all day.
Sounds like fun. Did you take photos?
Of course. I'll show you later.
Now it's your turn, listener. Let's practice together. I'll ask questions, and you answer. Ready? How was your weekend? What did you do on Saturday? Did you go out with your friends? What did you do on Sunday? Good job. Now let's switch. You ask me questions.
What did you do last weekend, Emily?
I stayed at home and watched a movie. It was relaxing.
Excellent. You're doing great. Keep practicing like this every day.
Let's look at some common mistakes English learners make.
Mistake 1. I go to the park last weekend. Correct. I went to the park last weekend.
Mistake 2. I watched a movie yesterday. Correct. I watched a movie yesterday.
Mistake 3. I did not went out. Correct. I did not go out.
Good reminder. When you use did, the verb stays in the base form. Let's listen one more time to a short weekend dialogue.
Hi, how was your weekend? It was great. I went to the park and met my friends. What did you do there? We played football and ate ice cream. Wow, that sounds fun.
Now listen again and repeat after us.
Hi, how was your weekend? It was great. I went to the park and met my friends. What did you do there? We played football and ate ice cream. Wow, that sounds fun.
Excellent. You just practiced real conversation in English.
Now let's talk about future weekends. We use going to or will to talk about future plans.
For example, I'm going to visit my friends next weekend. I'm going to sleep late. I will go shopping on Sunday. I'll watch a movie on Saturday night.
Let's practice. Emily, what are you going to do next weekend?
I'm going to visit my sister. We'll go to a cafe and talk.
Nice. I'm going to play basketball with my friends.
Sounds fun. You can practice this pattern with your own plans too. Time for a quick quiz. I'll say a sentence. Tell me if it's correct or not.
Number 1. I go shopping yesterday. Incorrect, it should be I went shopping yesterday.
Number 2. I watched TV last night. Correct.
Number 3. Did you went to the park? Incorrect. Did you go to the park? Is correct.
Number 4. I slept late on Sunday. Correct.
Good job if you got 'em right.
Wow, we learned a lot today. Let's review what we practiced.
We learned how to ask and answer questions like, how was your weekend? And what did you do?
We practiced weekend vocabulary like go shopping, visit family, cook dinner, watch a movie, and more.
We also reviewed simple past verbs like went, had, saw, did, and watched.
And we learned some natural reactions. That sounds fun. That's nice. Wow, that's great.
Remember, when you talk about your weekend, speak slowly, smile, and use simple sentences.
You can practice with your friends or classmates. Ask them, what did you do last weekend? Then answer with your own story.
Good job today. You're doing amazing. Keep practicing every day. Your English will get better and better.
Before we finish, here's today's community question. What did you do last weekend? Tell us in the comments below. We love reading your answers.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fluent Daily English for more fun lessons every week.
Thank you for listening. Have a great day and see you next time.